For nearly 16 years, I have worked at the Clay County Detention Center. In 2014, when I filed for jailer, there were many of you who had doubts, concerns, and questions. Many asked me if I thought I could really make a difference. I'd always, without hesitation, say, yes, I can make a huge difference. In May 2014, my dream of becoming your jailer came true. From housing 320 to 350 inmates to dealing with employees, this has been an adventure. My main goal was to make Clay County Jail as drug-free as possible. I've seen a lot of sorrow, I've won a lot of battles, I've cried a lot of tears. In my last campaign, I promised the people of Clay County that I would make a difference at the Clay County Jail. That is exactly what I have done. I've met my campaign promises. I had to overcome the fact of simply being a woman. I have proved to all citizens of Clay County that I can do this job, and with 16 years of hands-on experience, there is nothing that I don't know about running the Clay County Jail. I have proved that I can show a stern hand with discipline when need be. I can be fair and firm at the same time. Sure, everyone has not been pleased with all of my decisions I've made. I've made some tough decisions that affected other people's lives. This is a tough job that you just simply have to do the right thing no matter who it affects. Doing the right thing is never the most popular thing to do. The Women's Work Release Program was put in effect shortly after I started. It has been very important to this community. The Women and Men's Work Release together has picked up thousands of bags of garbage and mowed hundreds of cemeteries. Our work release program has saved the community thousands of dollars and kept our little town beautiful. They have kept the ball fields and ballparks in great shape so our children can prepare for their future. They've done a tremendous amount of work on Miracle Mountain and worked with Stay and Clay. One particular incident, the inmates carried a casket to the gravesite because there was no family to do it. We have assisted in digging graves when families could not afford it. Our work release crew is closely monitored to control contraband coming back into the jail. The garden we planted last year was a huge success. I am proud to say we harvested over 115 bushel of beans and bushels of potatoes. Our garden provides inmates with valuable work skills and fresh food to eat, and skills that would last them a lifetime. We put numerous bags of beans in the freezer. The garden has saved the county thousands of dollars. This year's garden is already underway, and it's going to be bigger and better. Commissary is done in-house. We shop around to have the best prices available for the inmates. These funds can only be used for the safety and welfare of the inmate. We purchase our work release vehicles and work release supplies from the commissary. We also purchase for the inmate's safety our metal detector and our body scanner. There was no cost for these items from the county or the taxpayer. On the financial side of this operation, no one has more training and experience than I do. By housing state inmates from all over the state of Kentucky and housing inmates from other counties such as Madison and Bell and Knox, we have brought in millions of dollars to the detention center. We offer church services or Bible study 5 to 6 days per week. Hundreds of inmates have received Christ and numerous inmates have been baptized. It is essential that the inmates learn to grow spiritually. We can't save the world, but we can work on it one inmate at a time. We currently offer many types of rehabilitation and educational programs, such as the GED program, NCRC, Reentry, and Domestic Violence. The latest program is called the MRT program, which simply means Moral Recognition Therapy. This program teaches the inmates good day-to-day morals and how to return back into society. Over the past years, I've had to make some tough decisions, and some of them didn't go over very well. But I promised you in my last campaign that I would stand up for what is right. However, if you run the detention center for the interest of the people and voters of Clay County, you must make a stand and act on anyone bringing in drugs, not following policy, and doing other criminal acts. I do not and will never tolerate any such behavior. I could not have been such a success without the help and support of my staff. We offer extensive training for our staff. It is mandatory. They have 24 hours of training through the state. My administrator and special training officer has designed our own 8-hour class with pepper spray use and taser use. This is a serious and a dangerous job. My staff must be well trained and ready for any situation. I do background checks on all of my new hires. I can promise that I will build and improve on every program I have in place. I am running my own race. I don't know a lot about politics, but politics is not what this is about. I do know that this is where God has placed me for such a time as this. I am asking for your vote once again. Re-elect Linda Smallwood for jailer in May 2018, number 4 on the ballot.